allow me to introduce to you an absolute legend.
Let me get right to the point. As I'm recording this today, it is 20 December 2023. And I'm recording this and giving Brad instructions to publish it upon my death. So if you're watching me, I'm dead.
I will be the first one to admit to you, I was a little late to the party, which is fine as long as Diddy's throwing it. I opened YouTube the other day and got absolutely jump scared by this thumbnail. Morbid curiosity got the best of me, as it does all of us on the internet. The Talk to a podcast is great evidence of that. But it led to me discovering this absolute dog. He pulled off a Dear John on the algorithm and it loved it, and I did too. He was suffering from pancreatic cancer and he had to use a crutch to walk. And he looked into his camera, he faced down his mortality and said goodbye to his YouTube audience while he only had weeks left to live.
Now, a few months ago, I sat right here on this log and told you I'd been diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, and I told you we'd caught it early and that we were still going to be here for some time. Well, we did catch it early, but not as early as I had thought, and it has spread faster than I thought it would. You may have seen me recently using this crutch. When I told you I broke my hip, well, I did break my hip, but it wasn't because I was in any kind of accident. It was because the cancer spread to my bones, and my time is drawing very short.
He went full Interstellar, and you never go full Interstellar. Can you imagine the chutzpah on this man? He probably had the double D of danglers. Not even a single tear shed. I could never. I'm over here hung like a hamster compared to this dude. And if you haven't seen the original video, definitely go check it out. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I kind of felt obligated to say that because of this.
People pirate other people's material in this format, and now that I'm dead, I'm not going to be able to do much about it, and I'm sure people will pirate my material. Please, don't put money into the pockets of thieves. If you're going to watch anything I'm doing, make sure you watch it on my channel.
Back to what I was saying though, I don't think I would want to see death coming, and I don't mean the Grim Reaper choking one off in the corner. I mean being faced with my own mortality. The only benefit that I can see is that you can clear your browser history before you go. And honey, it's not what you think. It's much, much worse. I expect my friends to do a CIA level cover up when I die. Speaking of good friends,
I'm heartbroken to announce that what you heard is true. Paul Harrell has passed away. It was his wish that I maintain his legacy through this channel by continuing to put out high-quality educational content with the flair we all know and love from him. I ask that you give the crew and myself some time to process the death of my brother and find the best way to honor his memory. I thank everyone in advance for your patience and understanding, and we will get channel updates as we move through this together.
shout out to his brother, man. I don't know if he's the younger or the older or whatever. Personally, I think he's giving off younger brother vibes. Little bros unite. But he deserves Brother of the Year. And that's not easy when you have competition like Jake Paul. Anyway, he's carrying on his brother's legacy. The channel's still up and going, and it's gained thousands of subscribers. So if you haven't yet, go subscribe, drop a message saying RIP or thoughts and prayers if you're religious. And in fact, his brother's actually already posted another video on the channel. So go check that out, definitely. That's everything I have to say. Later, dog.